If you sign up for one of these Holland and Barrett Reward for Life cards, you get emails through. You get points every time you go, but you get emails through for, say, 20% off, 25% off. Like on this receipt, you get vouchers on the end of your receipt as well. 300 bonus points, that's £3 if you spend £25. It can be quite expensive, but they do have a buy one get one half price event on, and that's what I'd actually gone for. But when I looked at their reduced section, I saw the voucher that I had got through was 20% off, irrespective of how much you spent. And there were these flaked almonds. I got both of them, dated this month. But they had been £3.69 down to 37p. And I used the 20% voucher on these as well. And I got 20% off 37p. Excellent. So that's been my best buy so far this week. Let's see what else I can get. At Tesco's, their loyalty card is called a club card, and you get discounted prices within the store, and you build points up as you go in. But every now and then you get vouchers through. I've got another one of these vouchers for Tesco's. This one has to be used by the 3rd of April. So I'm just going to go pop along and see if it's worth my while using it. £3 off if you spend £20. That's 15%, not to be sniffed at. There seems to be quite a few gaps on the shelves again. But even if you've got a loyalty card, it's not always cheaper. As with this, at £1.40, as opposed to the I can't believe it's not butter at £1.25. I actually spent slightly over £20, so I put a couple of things back and spent £20 and 6p, but got 15% off. So it makes sense to sign up for these loyalty cards, even if you're only spending a small amount of money like I do at Sainsbury's. Once you spend over £1, it registers, and I do get most of my fuel from there, my petrol from there, so that adds up as well. It might take a while, but I've now got a voucher for £2.50 off my next shopping. But look at all these bargains there were when I went shopping at Sainsbury's. I actually think there might have been more than I'm showing here. Because as I walked around the store, I noticed that quite a few people had got a lot of things in the trolleys. Look at all those oranges for 10p. Carrots, quite a lot of cucumbers. I actually picked one of the best ones. And I got the celeriac from in the middle of all those oranges. There were actually 4 of these boxes full of juice things. Mixed leaf salad. The green beans, I love those green beans, all down to 10p. Butternut squash there, and I actually picked up, yes it is, it's here. I picked up some diced butternut squash and sweet potato as well as that lovely organic Euro spinach, all down to 10p. I think I'll just add it up and see how much I've saved. But as you can see how much stuff there was. I was umming and ahhing about that vegetable curry kit, but I decided against it. So these are the buys. Some spinach, some celeriac, the sweet potato and squash, and these fine green beans, look, they've been £1.60. Now I wouldn't pay £1.60 for them. I would actually buy frozen ones first, and I got a cucumber portion. I did read that the food banks in the UK, people are asking that they are not given fresh potatoes or root vegetables because they can't afford the fuel to cook them. So if you've got any ideas how to reduce the cost of fuel when you're cooking these vegetables, please leave them in the comments below. I use a pressure cooker. I was also given these beautiful daffodils. So sign up for these loyalty cards and give them an email address and see what vouchers you can get through. Even if you don't go a lot, you still get vouchers coming through. And look what I made earlier on in the week that I'm still using. Use your own judgment when you looking at these sell-by dates. Things will keep an awful long time in the bottom of the fridge. I had the oven on, so I've made some bread, well, a flat bread, with some cheddar cheese, a little bit I've got left, oregano, some black olives and tomatoes. Now the tomatoes, today's the 29th of March, and the tomatoes I bought reduced to 10p on the 5th of January. And they've been in the bottom of the fridge all this time. Still a few left, still perfectly alright. So use your own judgment on these sell-by dates. 29th of March.